going away to heal gives you a false sense of health. On someone else's page this morning, I saw a post that was a long post about, like, would you go away to a retreat if there was a place to reset your vagus nerve and get your fight or flight under control? And my immediate response is no, and it's well founded because there's a lot of issues with going away to heal. A couple years ago, I had the opportunity to interview Jillian Michaels, and if you want to see that interview, it's on my YouTube page, which is linked. And when I talked to her, she said all of the contestants of the show Biggest Loser gained 20 to 30% of the weight back when they went back to their operating environment, meaning their normal lives. Why did that happen? Well, they went back to being around the same people. They went back to being in the same home. They went back to the same job. They went back to the same habits, because your body will default into what it knows in the environment that you give it. Kind of like riding a bike. So then how do you get out of fight or flight? Well, here's an idea. Remove the things that are currently triggering you. And remember that you have more power in your body than anyone else ever has over you. This could be people. It could be the house you're in that maybe is making you sick. You may need to make a choice to leave that house and find a new home. It may be the partner that you've attached yourself to. It may be your job. It may be all kinds of things. But you have to figure that out in your real-time life to be able to solve it and then correct it. Here's some things you can try. Number 1, get the book by Sean Webb, Mind Hacking Happiness Part 1, and the book Mind Hacking Happiness Part 2, and spend this weekend doing nothing but reading those. Like, yes, eat, yes, sleep, but your free time, put down the device, walk away from it, and just read those books. And tell your partner or whoever it is, hey, I need some time to get through this because this is going to help me be a better person. For us, for me, for you. Follow that up with the book Let Them by Mel Robbins. Not joking, get that book. And then when you're done with Let Them, get the book Becoming Supernatural by Joe Dispenza. And spend the next month, 2 months, whatever it is, until you finish those books, doing nothing but consuming the content and doing the practices. Do not touch social media or the news. You want to fix your nervous system? Let's fix it for real. When you come back to social media, set timers for yourself. Do not allow yourself to be on social media for longer than 15 minutes. Don't watch the news. Don't read the paper. Don't engage in someone else's drama. When they bring up something that you feel like could make you anxious or frustrated or annoyed, say, you know what, I'm sorry. This is not how I want my system to be for the rest of the day. I know you're going through something. Can I advise that you write this down in a journal? Start every day by writing down what you are grateful for. There's literal evidence about putting pen to paper. You say you don't like to journal, make it bullet points. Put it on a throwaway napkin. I don't care, but write it down. Research on that. And at the end of the day, write one thing that you were glad that it happened, one thing you would like to have happen again, and one thing you are ready to let go of. Spend 10 minutes 3 times a day doing box breathing. If you're not sure what box breathing is, it's very simple. You start with breathing in for a count of 4, hold for a count of 4, breathe out for a count of 4, hold for a count of 4, and then you can build up from there. There is evidence about how it calms the nervous system. Stop taking any stimulants. Stop. And if you're really serious about getting healthy in the environment that you're in, Spend this weekend, today is Thursday, start from tomorrow when everyone gets home, and don't turn on electricity. Literally. Don't use your phone, put it away. If you need to, if you're this addicted to it, this is going to be hard for you, put it in a cabinet that is locked or a safe that is locked, and don't pick it back up until Monday morning. There is nothing that needs your attention that badly that they can't find a different way to get a hold of you if they really need you. And do not use electricity. Don't turn on the lights in the house unless you have to turn on a side table light. Do not turn on overhead lights. If you need the stove to cook, use the stove, fine, but avoid the microwave. Get outside. Be in natural sunlight. But also, try not to talk to anyone. If you need to talk to your children, you can explain things simply to them, but don't talk to anyone else. Literally, no electricity and silence for the weekend. And learn how to self-regulate again, like you would teach an infant to self-regulate. If you've never taught an infant to self-regulate and you're thinking about having kids, this is important. If you cannot self-regulate, you cannot teach an infant how to self-regulate, which means that you'll be setting up your child for a dysregulated nervous system. Learn to self-regulate. Shut off the electricity. Shut off the noise. Learn how to breathe and how to just be again without having to be anything for anyone else in this world, which means you don't need to be on social media, you don't need to be engaged, you don't need to be plugged in. If you're really serious about healing, do this.